everyone, this is Dr. Mommy coming to you again with another video. As you can see, I have my budget from week 1 positioned on the screen. Therefore, we are going to talk about whether I did well or not so well with this budget this week. So if you would like to hear my budget recap, I would very much like for you to stick around. Okay, guys, let's just dive right in. If we go through each one of the debts here that was paid for this week, I was able to satisfy all the debts and expenses here on this page. The water bill was paid. The cell phone was paid. Cell phone and internet was paid. The mortgage, number 2, for $240.86 was sent to the mortgage company. I did withdraw my $194 cash, and the money was sent to the children's savings account. So there you have it. Everything on the page was satisfied. So remember, in my next step, what I normally do is provide a list of those items that were not on my budget and, other things that I did do throughout the week. So here we go. Today is July the 11th. Cannot believe we're over halfway through this year. We're moving along quickly. So here we go. Remember, I always do a recap of my budget on Thursday, which is the very last day before I actually get paid on Friday. So this is going to take me through all of the items that I have done that were not within my budget. Now, we're going to start with some items that were not in my budget, to include providing snacks, providing cheer camp snacks for my daughter. She was at camp this entire week from Monday through Thursday, and that was a $20 expense. Let's see, what else did I do? Number 2 was I gave my son work lunch money for the week. He has a summer job this year. He's only 15, and yes, I am teaching him how to work at an early age, how to be disciplined with his money, how to make great choices with his money. I'm not sure if you all saw on my last video, what video was that? I think it was the video when I did the cozy chair conversation about my budget terms. Remember on that video, there was a comment on there. That was a comment that he actually put on there where he was saying that I'm not allowing him to spend any more money until July 17th. The deal I have with him is he loves to play video games, so he wants to try and spend a lot of his money on video games. I told him that he could spend $25 or less every 2 weeks on video games. So once he's satisfied that $25 for that 2-week period, then he has to wait till the next 2-week period. That's called being disciplined, and that is also called sacrificing, because this is something that you really want to do, but you're going to have to wait until the new opening date starts for you to do that. So there we have it. We have camp snacks for $20 and work lunch money for $20 that I gave to him. And yes, I could have pulled it directly out of his savings account because he works, yada, yada, yada. Yes, I could have, but I did not do that. I provided the $20 for him this week. I went to our cafeteria only once this week, guys, and my lunch was $6.46. This is my cafeteria at work. What else did I do that was out of the budget? Oh, yeah. I purchased a new laptop because mine died. It died probably about 2 or 3 weeks ago. I mean, I have been like really putting this off or whatever the case may be. So that laptop actually ended up being $350. So it wasn't a real expensive laptop, but it does the job. It's an HP. I bought it at Best Buy, and it does what I need it to do as it relates to me uploading videos for YouTube, for me as a professor at the University of Phoenix, logging into the course room and interacting with my students, checking email, just whatever I need to do. It does that for me. But I didn't pay the full price for it. My lovely significant other decided to pay half for me. So I actually only paid $175 for this laptop because he decided to so graciously help me with that purchase, and I really thank him for that. He is such a sweetheart. Now I think that's it for the things that I've done. Oh, wait a minute, there's one more item. Actually, today my daughter, like I said earlier, they ended their cheer camp. So after camp, she and I actually went to lunch after the camp was over. So we had a seafood lunch, for $20. So there we have it. Now let's go back through and see how I plan on satisfying these items. Remember, I can satisfy these really quickly. 20, 40, 60. That 20, I can get this from grocery. I can get this one from grocery. And this one came from my eating out category. So there we go. Even if I pull the $40 out of grocery, which I did, I'm still left with $20 in there, remember, because I set aside $60 a week for groceries, remember, because I'm not purchasing groceries during the week, you know, very much because the children are not here. They're only here on the weekends during the summer months. And so there we have it. We have that covered. Now, as for this laptop, I have a pot of money that's set aside for me to do 3 things. And those 3 things included, my daughter is going to participate in a scholarship program. So there's going to be money that's going to need to be paid out for that, a laptop, and also to get some painting done and my ceiling done in my living room. My roof leaked, and therefore the drywall was starting to come down. So I'm going to need the drywall replaced as well as some painting done. So that pot of money is there for those items. So that is covered as well. I don't know what I can call that. It's a miscellaneous account for those different expenses. So that was taken out of that account. So there you have it. All of my items that were not necessarily within my budget are covered. And this is what I mean, guys. This is the way you want to be able to operate your budget on a week-by-week basis. Of course, you know you want your primary money to take care of your primary and most expensive and important obligations. And then if there happens to be something that creeps up, which it will all the time, i.e. some of these items, then you have a way to take care of them without blowing your budget. So that's why I hop on here every Thursday before a pay Friday to let you know how I did, and to let you know some options that you can have for covering those type of items. And you don't have to feel so pressured like, oh my God, we had to do $20 for snacks and I didn't put it in my budgeted amount for the week. So how are we going to do that? Or either we won't be able to do it. No, if you start to strategically plan out your money and also plan going forward, you'll be able to cover these items or items that are similar to these with no problem. So that is all I have for today, guys. This is Dr. Mummy, where we dream big. Oh, I am so sorry. That is not all I have. I keep forgetting, y'all. Y'all got to remind me that I got these charts now that I need to fill out. Remember, I always do my charts on Thursday. So remember, today we're going to do the second mortgage because this is the only one that I pay every week. Remember, it's going to have monies going to that expense every single week. So this past week, if we go back and look at the budget, we paid $240.86 to that debt. So basically what I'm going to do, I'm going to take my little calculator here and I'm going to subtract, if I can get to my calculator, come on. All right, let's see, come on calculator. All right, so the total balance that we started off with was $10,765.41, and we made a payment this week of $240.86. So I'm going to subtract $240.86, which leaves me with a grand total of $10,524.55. I am so loving it how this debt is going down. $10,524.55. Guys, if you hear my birds in the background, please excuse them. They are having a field day today. All right. So let's highlight a little further up the chart. Let's see. We're gonna highlight this line here. I think I may be using the wrong highlighter or marker. Let's try to keep this coordinated. So let's go and get the right color, which is green. All right, and we'll highlight that line here. And we will mark all this in. And guys, remember, my goal is to have this paid off by the end of the year or sooner. So there you have it. We're moving on up. And by December the 31st, we need to be at the rooftop. So now this is Dr. Mummy, where we dream big but start small around here. And that's all I have for today. Peace.